So guys, I'm here with binary options trading on the packet option. Today's strategy is nice strategy with the standard indicators, but it's popular, most of the favorites, but it's not that easy. I want to show you different situations. I want to show you how you need to use that. There is, I think, a lot of info about these two indicators, but again and again, it's better to check all the possible situations, how to use that, and to see how to make just this decision, just, relying on all the info you can actually extract from the chart and indicators. Let's start. And just starting, I have something floppy on my nose. So here's the bet that I'm gonna use for the sum that I'm gonna use for the first bet. Here's all the currency pairs already sorted out with the biggest payout. You may see 94%, 92%. Sorry, I am a little bit distracted with the all thoughts that I'm having about this strategy that I'm going to use today. And it's going to be the moving average and stochastic oscillator for us. And it's quite simple, and I am repeating that it's a lot of traders actually like both of the indicators, and the stochastic oscillator and moving average. It is one of the favorite and most desirable combination on some simple charts, simple strategies. And sometimes this is, if you want to be relaxing and have some relaxing trade without no surprises, you may use it, because some indicators in combinations may also be used and may seem quite easy, but it's not that, perfectly standard for the market. And you may see with the stochastic oscillator now, it looks like crazy, but what actually here is quite important, and it's going to be easier when we zoom it up. This is 220 and 80, like a channel between these numbers. And if we are zooming, it is quite easier, quite simpler, but with all the strategies, theory, I'm gonna start telling you the first bet that we're gonna have. And the first case here for us, we are actually made our bet for an upward movement. Nevertheless, we are seeing some orange candles. But what we are actually seeing, and I've been telling you that before on my other trading videos, that if the stochastic oscillator lines just crossing each other, we are expecting the changes of the trend in most of the cases. And here, all these two lines are just, in the upper part of the chart. So let's see how it's going to be working out. And after, I'm going to tell you how and why it is correct or wrong in that case. And what we are seeing here, you may see some crossed lines. That was the orange candle that we had before. And here, all these lines are just continuing almost, moving flat. So we are expecting that it's going to be, the same tendency that we are having. In that case, it's just the green candles in upward tendency. And now we may see that it's striving, to get back. And I all the time telling you, there's all these lines trying to get back inside of the channel. And we may see some orange candles, but it's already done for us and we have it as profit. And what we are actually having here. So I made this bet for a downward movement and even having this green candle. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, we had this, changing of the trend. We may detect that it actually now you may see that it's also the changing of the trend, but I was in the position a little bit prediction, and I'm going to tell you why. Just because there was some signs that it's going to be, the highest level and these lines are going to cross each other. And plus with the moving average, you may see sometimes when it's breaking, when it started just looking downward, and all combined here with the whole chart, you may see also just you need to see the whole chart is giving us the hint that it's going to be a downward movement. And it's actually high volatility, some small fluctuations, not perfect, and we are a little bit risky. And so the time frame here is a key thing. And we have like 5 seconds left here. But this huge orange candles giving us, yes, not only a hope, but as a result, profit. So let's go next. I told you before, it's not the easiest strategy. It is the strategy for those who can be attentive. So here the lines just crossed and it is trying to cross again and again, but I'm not expecting that to happen actually. I mean, with the trend of the tendency, because the moving average showing us that we are rising, and all these lines, it was just below, this support line, and we are expecting that it's gonna get back. So we played here for an upward movement, and we're gonna have a result. Let's wait. And as I told you, just check all these green candles. That is quite safe for that bad that we are having, and all the stochastic oscillator lines showing us that we are just in continuation. The trend are going to be continuing, and we had it just as profit. So let's make it one of the last bets. And what I actually want to tell you more about the stochastic oscillator. The higher, and please listen to it, the higher these two lines, the more chances that we're gonna get for a downward. And this is, just in other words that I'm actually telling you that all these lines are gonna get back to the channel. And the lower these lines, the more chances that the whole chart are gonna get upward. So here, the lines are quite high. It is just crossing and hitting this resistance line, and we are expecting that it's gonna be with this crossing the changes of the trend. We made it for a downward movement, and we see huge orange candles. So let's check how it's gonna be just in the end. So, and you may actually see the moving average. It's still showing us a little bit crazy stuff, but with stochastic oscillator and with this strategy, using all these two indicators, you may not be wrong if you are perfectly understand the mechanism of the stochastic oscillator indicator, and it's going to give you more and more reliable info than the moving average, in solid. And here, just this moving average line showing us that we are just falling, that the whole chart is just drastically moving down. And what about the stochastic oscillator actually? And as I told you, if it's, this low, we have more chances that it's gonna be, an upward movement. But all these two lines, combined with the moving average showing us this direction, that it's gonna be still continuation. These lines are like just flat. So we trust in, your inner feelings, all indicators, just making this bet for a downward movement, and gotta check it out how it's gonna be. So here's just 10 seconds left of our last three bets over here. And this green candle is making me nervous, but I was right in time. Can you see that? Have you seen that? I was just so right in time. And I just got into that trend with this, one of them, this tiny orange candle, and got it as a profit. But in that case, the strategy was correct, but the timing was the king or the queen. It's done. So it's done. I didn't feel like it was just fun, or it was easy, or it was, just like flash and with the profits and stuff, because there was a lot of analysis, there was a lot of what to tell you, how to explain to you, and how I want you just to feel about the strategy and the market that you actually can see, just through this strategy. Not the simplest one, but actually nice, reliable one if you know how to use that. I hope you like that. Give me feedback, and all my trustable links just right here below this video or in my bio. So stay tuned.